Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a quick Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to show you a Minecraft dropper that is very short, very small. This is a 2x3 build of a dropper elevator. I think this might be the smallest yet, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to claim that officially because I haven't really checked. But I think this is because I haven't found any other than a 2x3. So this is based off the comparator. Let's go ahead and give you an example. Now this should work every time properly, even throughout updates. This should always work. As you can see, it made the noise and it worked properly. Let's try that again. Successful. Now this is based off of this design here, which is a 3x3 area. Now this works just fine. It's just a little bit bigger. Oh, didn't place it in the right one, sorry. It works just fine. So yeah. And this design, this is a little bit, well, let's get to that in a second. So this is what this build is based off of. A dropper with a comparator powering from it, redstone on top of a block going down, a repeater, and another redstone. Now the order of this is very odd, but it is kind of required. So let me go ahead and explain in detail what's happening here. So once I put a block in, or a little, item in, it powers the comparator. Now you might not be able to tell, but it is actually powering this redstone. Now this isn't necessarily needed. You could still have it work properly by doing that. However, it's needed for stability, and I'll give you an example of that. Now you notice here, each one of these are evenly spaced except for this top one, but it's only because it's different. So these are all in, one and a half about. They're all evenly spaced. Now this one, these two aren't. They're very different. This is a 1.5. This is 2.5. 1.5. 2.5. It's very odd. The reason for that is because this isn't here. That's right. If I were to put that there, it would most likely not work. It might, but well, that worked. Okay, I'm gonna try it on this one, and we'll see if it works. Still works. So okay, that's actually odd, but it's a very weird design. Droppers are very odd, but if you do have this there, then it will maintain its stability. It should work properly. Now if I put all of it on there, I'm curious if it'll work. Ooh, where's it at? Oh, not there. Yeah, there. Sorry. This is going to need to be edited. Alright. This should break. Huh. Okay, well it didn't. So you can have either a stable one or a kind of odd one. I've been proven wrong. This actually does work without that there, but it is different, as you can see. So, okay. Now, you're asking, okay, so now this actually shoots up items, but does it actually do it if there's multiple? It actually breaks. But before you click away, I do have a little fix for that, so if you want to stay along, make sure you do. Alright, so it breaks if multiple items get inputted, so we need to fix that. So over here, I have a working clock that is hooked up to the same exact design, a little bit shorter, but the same design, 2x3. However, it's very bulky. This does work, very kind of quiet too, it's not too annoying. It's basically hooked up to this, and it's only going with one, so you don't have to hear the multiple droppers. I think it's actually powering 2 at the moment, but if you notice, it should, yep, there it is. I'm gonna throw 2 in there. And there we go, it worked properly. So that could work, however, it does take up a little bit more space. So over here, I've come up with a 2x3, keeping the main, size. It's no more, no less. The only difference is the hopper, which isn't required, but that's part of your own design wherever you have it feeding in. But 2x3 works properly, same design, and you'll notice they're all same spaced, except, well, they're actually a little different. Now, what I've kind of come off of this is that I think that this specific design is directional. It matters, it changes per direction. So that's what I've kind of come up with throughout this recording. So I apologize for any mistakes I may have made, because it's been very different throughout each test. This is the same design, but a different direction, and it is different. So droppers, I think the way they behave, they're a little different. But overall, the video is about this design, this little 2x3 area. So basically this is hooked up to another clock that is a little bit shorter, just like this, redstone going down, repeater going this way into a block with a torch. Now if I switch the lever, you'll notice it only powers this, just like that one did. So that works just fine. I'll throw 2 in there. Goes all the way to the top. And there we are, as you can see. Now if you're going to do it this, you could also do this design behind me. Let me turn this off. This one's a lot smaller and a lot louder, a lot more annoying, and a lot more slow. Or a lot slower, sorry. Now this is definitely not my design. It's made basically off of redstone torches going up. I'm sure someone else has made this. Very simple. They just each tick when the clock is going, it powers off this and powers on it, and just alternates it. So this does work. Let's go ahead and put a little bit in there. Turn this on, and you can see it's still not in there. It's basically sounding like a machine gun. It's not quite a machine gun. Very loud. Very loud. So this is definitely the style that I definitely would recommend. It's very cool, although I've kind of found that it is a little bit unstable on some directions, but this should never break throughout the snapshots and updates. If anything, it should be fixed. You shouldn't have that multi-spaced different area, and I've noticed that if it is in direction 1 and there is in the droppers on this side, it should be evenly spaced, but for some reason this is different, and I think it's because it's facing that way, which is 2, so it's definitely weird. 1 2 3 4, yep, definitely odd, but overall I think this is the smallest design from a comparator out there at the moment. This works the same way. It might not be as stable because of the direction, but I'm not sure. That's about it. So no need for a tutorial, just stack this. Actually, really quick, I'm going to explain something that is pretty important. So if you're going to go ahead and stack this, which I assume you are, you're most likely going to need to put it there, because it will probably shoot up to this. This is usually the block it shoots up to. And you will need half slabs for this, because as you can see, there's one on here that's keeping it stable. So once you do that, you basically just, do this. Make 2 blocks, comparator, repeater, redstone, put the redstone there, comparator there, and repeater there. Oh, wrong. Redstone there, or comparator there, redstone, repeater there. Place that in there, and it should shoot out the top. There we go. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. My name is System Z. This has been a 2x3 dropper elevator, possibly the smallest. Let me know. Feel free to edit this design and come up with the best for the community. So I will see you in the next one. My name is System Z. Thanks for watching.